Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about Idobao's newest create your own keycaps where you can design everything for the keycaps. Now as you can tell by the title, there is a big problem with them. But before we get into the cons, I wanted to talk about the pros for a bit because these do have a lot going for them. It's not all cons. So the first thing, you go to their website and you click the button that says make your own. When you're there, it shows you what the keycaps will look like and give you an idea of how they'll look when you put them on your keyboard, and you can design them that way. Now, unfortunately right now they only have it available for the ID80, which is like a 75% keyboard. So if you have a 75% keyboard that has the exploded arrow keys and stuff like that, then this would still work, but all the keycaps you get are just for this keyboard. Now, you can bundle it with a keyboard if you did want to do that as well, but the keycaps themselves go for only $35, so the price is pretty affordable. You can change the printed style from normal side lit or none, and you can go change the font style, you can change the function key font style, and here's where the fun starts. There's 4 different keys that you can customize to put whatever you want on them. The escape key, the backspace, the enter, and the spacebar. These can all be changed towards whatever you want. They have 3 presets already available for you, but I chose to customize and I went with my logo for the escape key. That's all I wanted, but you can choose to customize all 4 of the keys if you wanted to. With that being said, you can also change the colors of the keys and the colors of the font as well. So there's a bunch of options and you obviously can just play around with it and just figure out what you like the most. So the quality is pretty good. The thickness is nice as well. The black isn't really a true black. It's more of like a faded black. I noticed that the colors are a bit dull. As you can see, the number row is the PBT code keycap set from Kinetic Labs, which is also more expensive and higher quality. So you can see the difference between how vibrant those keys are and how black the black is compared to the keycaps from Idobao that you can customize. So obviously the quality when it comes to the colors isn't the greatest, but the thickness is very nice and they are cherry profile. Now here is where the biggest issue of these keycaps come in. They have super tight tolerances for switches. Whenever I tried to take off the keycap, the switch would either come with it or what happened to 4 of my switches. 2 of them were still usable, but the other 2 literally broke on me because of how stuck they were inside the keycap. I didn't put a lot of pressure, just enough to put it on top of the switch, and even at that, it took apart 2 of my switches, completely destroying the 4 prongs on the top housing of the switch. Now I tried this with other switches and they were still tight, but not as tight as mine. I don't know if it's just because I'm using Neapolitan switches that are lubed and filmed. I don't know if filming has anything to do with that, which I don't think it does. But the top housing 4 prongs broke off. It just snapped on me. And the keycap still had the stem and top housing attached to it, but the bottom housing was still inside the keyboard. So this is a big issue because this is the only thing keeping me from saying that you guys should buy it. As of right now, until they fix it, then I don't really think it is a good viable option for you, even though the customization options are amazing and the thickness of the keycaps is pretty good as well. Unless they fix it so it actually works and doesn't destroy your switches, I say to hold off. Now, if you still wanted to take the risk, I'll be leaving a link to them in the description below. But like I said, I would be very hesitant about it. But other than that, let me know what you guys think about these keycaps in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.